Picture this. You're on your way to work, sipping lukewarm coffee, dodging potholes, and praying your boss doesn't notice you're late again. Suddenly, you spot the same homeless man you've been passing for weeks. Most people just walk by, but today, you decide to stop. You hand him some food, a small gesture, right? A kind little moment in your otherwise chaotic day. But instead of just saying thanks, this man gives you something that flips your entire reality upside down. A handwritten note. And trust me, you are not ready for what it said. This is the story of Maria, a woman whose act of kindness turned into one of the strangest mysteries you'll ever hear. Let's break it down. First up, the note. Maria hands the man some food, and he scribbles something down, handing her a piece of paper like he's in a spy movie. She doesn't read it right away. Nope, she shoves it in her pocket because she's on the phone. Big mistake. It's the narrative equivalent of ignoring a glowing red button. You know it's gonna matter later. But here's the kicker. The man disappears. He walks away quickly, almost like he was waiting for this exact moment, and now that the handoff is complete, he's gone. If you're thinking, that sounds shady as hell, congratulations, you'd survive in a thriller movie. And just when you think, okay, weird, but whatever, the plot thickens. Maria forgets about the note entirely. She doesn't even glance at it. Instead, she goes back to work, business as usual, still carrying this little paper time bomb in her pocket. Until lunchtime, she's in the cafeteria line, juggling her wallet, when the note falls out. A coworker sees it, picks it up, and because nosy coworkers exist everywhere, reads it. And the second she does, her smile disappears. She looks at Maria like she just found a dead body in her purse. What was written on that note? Here's where it gets interesting. Maria hadn't read it herself, so she's caught off guard. Her coworker demands to know what this message means and where it came from. Maria, flustered, admits she got it from a homeless man outside. Sounds innocent, right? Wrong. Her coworker doesn't buy it at all. In fact, she accuses Maria of lying straight to her face. Now pause. Imagine being confronted about something you literally don't understand. Maria's standing there, holding a tray of cafeteria food, and suddenly it's like she's in the middle of a corporate interrogation. And then comes the wild part. The coworker threatens to tell the CEO. Yes, the CEO. Imagine being told your lunch tray mystery note is suddenly a top-level company issue. What does a random homeless man's scribbled message have to do with the head of the entire company? That's not just confusing, that's ominous. And if you're thinking, this feels like the part of the Netflix series where things get dark, you're absolutely right. Because whatever was on that paper wasn't just strange, it was powerful enough to scare someone into involving the big boss. But here's the twist, you're not getting the full story yet. Not from Maria, not from the coworker, and definitely not from the mysterious homeless man who pulled a Houdini. That note, it's the kind of clue that leaves you asking, was it a warning, a threat, or something much, much bigger? Maria never expected her random act of kindness to set off a chain reaction that would spiral into accusations, paranoia, and secrets tied to the very top of her company. What started as a sandwich for a man on the street turned into a mystery that blurred the line between coincidence and conspiracy. So here's the real question. Was Maria chosen? Did the homeless man know something about her? Or was he trying to send a message to someone else and she just happened to be the unlucky messenger? One thing's for sure, this wasn't just a thank you note. It was a ticking clock, a warning, and a riddle all wrapped into one. And Maria, she was smack in the middle of it without even realizing what game she was playing. And now, let me throw it over to you. What do you think was written in that note? Was it a plea for help? A warning about the company? A secret only the CEO could understand? Drop your theories in the comments, because if there's one thing this story proves, it's that even the smallest act of kindness can open doors you never meant to walk through. And hey, before you go, don't just walk past this video like Maria almost walked past that homeless man. Hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because we've got more real-life mysteries coming your way, and you're not gonna want to miss the next one.